Our Nightmare Heat Nation is finally over. Your Miami Heat winners tonight over the Sacramento Kings, 115-106, snapping their 7-game losing streak, longest losing streak in 17 seasons. Oh my God. Thank the basketball gods. It's finally over. I am banged up, as you can hear and see. And I just had to get on here, celebrate this one a little. Don't know if I'm going to go too long today, but thankfully, as I'm trying to power through this, watching the Miami Heat today share the basketball in record-setting fashion, 40 assists on 42 makes today. Just absolutely incredible, and a star performance by Jimmy Mother Bleepin' Buckets. 31 points for him today, 7 rebounds, 6 assists. Really settled things down there in the fourth quarter. We're like, they making a little run-ski here. And they were able to get a big jumper from Jimmy. Then he was able to get to the line. And he was really just like, no, we're not losing this one tonight. Everybody you could see was locked in on this one. We got great performances all around. But Jimmy Butler, it doesn't really happen without him setting that tone immediately in this game, attacking that basket, and getting the Miami Heat in the right mindset for this game. There was this beautiful moment in the first quarter where Jimmy was found by Kevin Love for a lob. Next possession comes down. Jimmy then kicks it out to Kevin Love for a 3-ball. And the vibes were just going, man. And Jimmy was going into bully mode. You just love seeing it. And it's just like, man, that attitude is right there. And it was contagious because could have been a frustrating thing early in this game. Bam Adebayo going against Sabonis, gets into early foul trouble on some help fouls. Really could have been frustrating for the Heat big man. Kevin Love comes in there, does some really, really productive stuff for Miami. And then, one of the things that I love seeing today was the Kentucky connection was back. Tyler Hero, Bam Adebayo, who we have seen have that natural chemistry together. And today, we're just doing a great job of setting themselves up, pick and roll, finding each other's with entry passes. It was beautiful to see the type of connection that we have seen so many times from those guys. These guys playing team basketball, helpful basketball for each other. This is one of these matchups. I love seeing Bam Adebayo go up against Domantas Sabonis. They've had a lot of battles together. One of Bam's best dunks all time is on Domantas Sabonis, but it's always a very fun battle between his rebounding and Bam's athleticism and seeing, who could get the best of whom. And, it's one of those real fascinating ones because these are not just your traditional banging bigs. These are guys that really do everything for their teams. And I think you could say Domantas probably has the edge a little bit on just all the offensive pureness that he can have, and Bam has the edge of being an all-around player on both sides of the court. But it's just a really, really fun matchup. And to get off to that frustrating start, it really could have bothered Bam. But from that time on in the first quarter where it was frustrating, second quarter, he really comes alive and gives Miami 8 points in a big way, in a big battle with Sabonis, because Sabonis was starting to get going as well. So I thought that was huge. And then the thing today with the Heat's backcourt, with Tyler and with Terry Rozier, neither one of them lit the world on fire with field goals, but man, between them both, they were just finding so many guys, and that was the beautiful thing. You look at the backcourt tonight, Terry Rozier was 1 of 8, hit just like one really, really big time 3 in this game, but he had 10 assists. And Tyler, 4 of 9, not taking a ton of shots, but was still, taking a few threes, but 8 assists today, getting everybody involved. It was beautiful to see that. Just everybody looking to find each other in this game. But aside from Jimmy Butler just being a monster as he was today, with all the noise of should they trade Jimmy Butler? Should this be the end of Jimmy Butler? Jimmy's agent coming out saying he's not leaving Miami. Jimmy to come out and have a game like this where he's hitting threes and he's getting everybody involved, and he's just got that bounce to his step. It looks like, again, he looks like he's enjoying the game again. Even over the losses, I think Jimmy Butler over these last 3 has really started to look like himself again off of this injury. But this game doesn't happen today without a just flawless, awesome performance by Josh Richardson. Mind you, the Heat went into this game tonight, no Duncan Robinson, and so you need some three-point shooting to come from somewhere. And Jay Rich today lit the world on fire from downtown. He was 6 of 10 from beyond the arc. And just like my Rudolph knows, the dude was red hot from downtown. He was finding, just that confidence in that stroke today. The DJ throwing the threes up, going out there, and every shot just hitting it with confidence. He was absolutely huge today. Finished with 24 points, and you needed today because, they didn't get, the Heat did a great job defensively on De'Aaron Fox, who really, really struggled today, but they got a monster performance from Keegan Murray, who hit 7 from downtown to finish with 33 points for the Kings. So you were going to need somebody to kind of keep you in that realm. The Heat were able to outshoot the Kings today, 13-12 from downtown, and Jay Rich was just a huge, huge part of it to make that happen today. Jimmy, he's been having his 3-ball come along and is starting to add that more to his repertoire, of course, and Tyler's always going to be, dangerous from there. But Jay Rich was just such a monster from there, from not having Duncan Robinson. Jaime Hawkins is still kind of working his way back and, is not, I think, all the way comfortable with, the new rotation and coming back off the injury. We still haven't quite seen that back-to-back Eastern Conference Rookie of the Month, Jaime Hawkins, who, by the way, congratulations to being in the Rising Stars game for Jaime. But this was beautiful. And you knew that this was an intense game because at Jay Rich's one point, Jay Rich, start of the fourth quarter, he gets a chase down block and they call it a bucket. They say goaltending. And they go to the review and Spo is just, he's like, no. He's like going, we're reviewing it. You could just tell Spo was into it. The crowd was fired up. Everybody was loving it because they want to get this Jay Rich chase down block overturned. They get the call back. Crowd's all into it. Big defensive play for the Miami Heat. Spo's feeling it. He wants to get this win really bad. Miami Heat trying, has all the noise cramming in on them, and they need this. And then, plays later, Tyler Hero throws a lob to Bam Adebayo, which was to the friggin' moon. And somehow, Bam Adebayo was able to reach and throw it down. And that was a beautiful thing tonight. Those guys were really on the same page. I don't know how the hell Bam Adebayo was able to catch that. I don't know how he was able to, other than just his pure freakish athleticism. But that was an incredible play. So to see a performance like this, all the team coming together, everybody really having a part in this win, from, people, everybody who basically played in this one put forth just a monster effort from, Caleb Martin having some big buckets at times, knowing when to drive, drawing some fouls. The Heat did great tonight. Got to the free throw line a bunch. Tyler, I think that was a big thing from Tyler tonight. Tyler was attacking. He was getting to the free throw line for a good amount today. 6 free throw attempts for Tyler. That's huge. That's double what he averages. Jimmy Butler, full attack mode. Great game from him. There was a point where, that fourth quarter comes and Fox and Sabonis get to the line. It gets to them within 6 points. And Bam had picked up his 5th foul. Kevin Love comes in. And I just think to myself, I'm like, Jimmy has to just settle this down. Get a couple of buckets. Take it home, give some breathing room. And that was huge for him. But then it was really Jay Rich. Jay Rich comes in, hits a runner, and then Jimmy, the Heat get a steal. Jimmy goes to Jay Rich. Jimmy's in the corner, finds Jay Rich on the wing, bang, hits a 3. And that was pretty much all she wrote. And it was a beauty today. 40 assists, a franchise record on 42 field goal attempts for your Miami Heat. Thank you, basketball gods. It is over. Now it's time to now it's time to string some together, dude. This was a miserable couple of weeks. I sound terrible right now, but just had to share a little bit of joy. Even though I'm feeling like crap, this one definitely lifted my spirits. Needed this one. What a game by Jimmy and Jay Rich and the whole squad.